Yo, what up, is Don?
Sammy Lee here.
Soul Brothers, of course. How you guys doing? Gonna do another list for you guys. We're gonna talk about some of the best, most well-ventilated shoes.
Because summer's coming up.
Yeah, it's hot out. This is getting hot out here in LA.
It's hot as shit right now. Not hot as shit, but it's getting a little irritating during the day, you know?
It's starting to get there. It's gonna get there. It's gonna be a cruel summer for sure. These are the most well-ventilated shoes. A lot of basketball shoes aren't like super well ventilated because it's kind of hard to do. You need a lot of support and stuff, right? So these shoes, I wouldn't say any of them are like spectacular ventilation.
I mean, like compared to like casual shoes, you know?
Yeah, compared to casual shoes.
Yeah, kind of like the Vapor Max or what else is there?
The Lunar Epics.
Lunar Epics. You know, Nike makes really good well-ventilated shoes.
Yeah, the Pure Boost even.
Yeah, Pure Boost isn't bad, but like Adidas doesn't do it as well as Nike. Because like Nike makes it really thin, like the material, the Flyknit, and they put a lot of ventilation holes, which Adidas doesn't really do. They make their Primeknit thicker, and they usually put like an underlay over or under the material, which is kind of bad. So there are not a lot of Adidas shoes on this list, which is kind of sad. But there's no list, as in like which one's better or better ventilated, because you know they're all pretty good.
Yeah, we didn't want to rank them because it's pretty
all
pretty
to
close.
do. Yeah, it's not like, oh dude, it was like 5 degrees warmer or cooler in this one.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to do. We just gauged it and we just decided that these are all pretty good, and we just want to let you guys know which ones are well ventilated. So starting off with number 1, it's the PG1. So the PG1, it has a mesh material in the forefoot. It doesn't get hot. A lot of shoes, you know, sometimes when you're walking, you can like feel the wind go through, right?
Yeah.
But like none of these shoes.
No, you can't catch a breeze in there.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
You're gonna be sweating a little bit for sure, but it being a low does help.
Yes.
Right. You don't want a bunch of material around your ankle. That just adds a little more heat to be captured in there. So PG1, not a hot shoe. Yes. Pretty cool actually. So moving on.
Okay, number 2, it's the KD9 Elite. So if you saw from the dismantling video, there's actually ventilation holes on the sides. So you can, there's actually really little tiny holes, but it's still holes and air does go through it. And when Don was playing it, it wasn't that hot, right?
No,
it was not hot.
Pretty cool.
Yes, and also the regular KD9 isn't that bad either.
Yeah,
you know. So the Flyknit's super thin, and it dries off, and it's not super hot. So that's good.
in like the ankle collar area that kind of comes up, it's kind of like the moisture wicking fabric, kind of like what you were just saying, almost like a dry fit. So yeah, it does dry pretty fast too.
Yes.
And also when something starts to dry, it's also cooling.
Yes.
You know, it has kind of a cooling effect. So it's, you know, pretty ventilated shoe.
Yes. All right, moving on to number 3 or 4 if you count the KD9, I guess, but that's the same shoe, I guess. Moving on to number 3 is the Kobe AD NXT. It does have a double shroud on it, but then the shroud is actually pretty well ventilated, as in like I can feel like holes when I look through it. If you actually look through the macro, you can kind of see there's a little bit of space in it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool because like you can also see like plastic strands. So there are plastic strands woven into the material, and then underneath that is like a foam back mesh, which has a lot of holes in it. So it wasn't that hot.
No, it's pretty breathable. Plus, it's also a low. Most of these are low, if not all of them, and you know, lows always help.
Yes.
But yeah, pretty breathable shoe.
Okay, now moving on to number 4, it's the Zoom Live. The Zoom Live, I'd say is a little bit warmer than a lot of these shoes because there is an underlay, so the material is a little bit thicker, but it still wasn't hot. Now moving on to number 5, it's the Crazy Explosive Low. Not the high version, definitely not the high version, but the low version. Yeah, not the Primeknit.
Right.
So it's the low regular version.
Yeah.
Okay. The material is super thin.
Yeah.
So it's not like crazy cool, but like it's super thin, so it dries out really fast.
It does.
And it wasn't super hot for me, so
yeah, and the material makeup is like almost like a neoprene or like a polyester.
Yeah.
Which dries really fast, cools pretty quickly. So yeah, that's a well ventilated shoe for sure.
Yes. Now moving on to number 6, it's the Kobe 11EM. All right, so you know it's a jersey kind of mesh on top, and then it's kind of like a neoprene kind of booty, and the material is actually pretty thin.
Yeah.
And it's not hot at all on that shoe. Feels really nice. Very minimal shoe also. So
yeah,
it's a very good light shoe to play in.
For sure. That's it. That's the list. Some of the best, most well ventilated shoes of recent, and hope we helped you guys out. If y'all got sweaty feet,
them stinky feet,
man, you gotta keep them shoes rotated. And hey, when you're done balling, take your shoes off. Take them off. Let them air out. Don't leave them in your bag. Let them really get some air and air out. That'll help your shoes, you know, from getting too funky.
Yes.
So that's it. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Soul Brothers. Later.
Peace.